As Jared said, I'm Alexander Nicholson, and I'm the founder and executive director of Service Members United, which is the nation's largest organization of gay and lesbian troops and veterans and their straight allies. Service Members United is an all-veteran organization that represents the gay military and veteran community and the issues that affect our lives and our service, including and especially the flawed, outdated, and so-called don't ask, don't tell policy. We're especially honored to have Congressman Patrick Murphy with us here today, and with us moving forward now as the lead sponsor of the Military Readiness Enhancement Act in the House of Representatives. Congressman Murphy is a true leader in every sense of the word. As an officer in the Army, he led service members in Bosnia and Iraq. Now as a distinguished member of Congress, he's leading the way in championing the repeal of a harmful and discriminatory law, the demise of which is long overdue. While it is one thing for me to stand up here and tell you that the professional men and women of today's military do not have a problem working alongside openly gay troops, it is an entirely different thing to have our straight fellow troops and veterans, people like Congressman Murphy and like Genevieve Chase, who you'll hear from next, stand up and say firsthand that they will be able to function and continue to do their jobs just fine if openly gay men and women are allowed to serve beside them. Their selflessness in stepping forward to attest to this reminds me of Frederick Douglass's quote when he said, "When I ran away from slavery, it was for myself. When I advocated for emancipation, it was for my people. But when I stood up for the rights of women, self was out of the question, and I found nobility in the act." Congressman Murphy, Genevieve, and Steve, your nobility in advocating for the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell is a source of inspiration for us all, and we are truly honored and grateful. In 2002, just 6 months after 9/11, I was personally affected by this law when my command was forced to honorably but involuntarily discharge me pursuant to Don't Ask, Don't Tell because I had been outed as gay within my unit. I was trained by the Army as a human intelligence collector, one of the most critical intelligence fields within the U.S. military today, and I speak 5 languages, including Arabic. Yet this law forced my command to fire me and barred me from re-entry into the military, depriving our armed forces of yet another critical asset when that asset was needed most. My own experience is exemplary of the unquantifiable costs of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, costs that the general public rarely hears about firsthand. This is why, once again, we are taking our advocacy and our message on the road with the Voices of Honor tour to show the American public that this is the face of a gay soldier, and this is the cost of maintaining Don't Ask, Don't Tell, a multilingual human intelligence collector who speaks Arabic, has an advanced degree, and despite everything, would go back into the military in a heartbeat if Don't Ask, Don't Tell were repealed today.